Hi guys, this is Miss Valerie. I'm going to show you how to put fireworks in a jar. We're going to use a couple different things. We're going to use our eyes to be able to see water and oil and the food coloring, which is going to drop down and look like fireworks in the jar. We only need a few things to be able to do this little experiment. We have 2 jars, a larger one here and a smaller one here. One of them we're going to put 4 tablespoons of oil in. The other one we're going to fill 3/4 full with cold water. So I'm going to turn on the water here. And I'm going to fill up the jar. We don't need the measurement. We can just eyeball how full it gets. I want to make sure it's a clear jar so that we can see through it. Let's see. That looks about 3/4 full, right? Okay, so we're going to put this right over here. And we're going to put our little camera over here, hopefully, in our little container here. And see if it will stay. I'm going to try to have it hold in here for a minute. Leave me a little bit hands-free so I can pour the oil into here. I'm going to do 4 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3, 4 tablespoons. Okay, we're going to put this in the sink over here. We're going to put the lid over it because Miss Valerie has a habit of knocking things over. Okay, so what we have right now is we have our water, okay, and we have our oil here. And now we're going to take our food coloring right here. We have 4 colors. We have red, yellow, green, and blue. These would be beautiful colors for our fireworks, don't you think? Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take our oil here, okay? We're going to see what happens when we put color, the food coloring inside the oil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 drops. Okay. And if you look, those little color balls just kind of dropped to the bottom. Do you see that there? Dropped to the bottom. Didn't mix with the oil. And because the food coloring is heavier than the oil, it's going to drop to the bottom. 3, 4, 5, and 6 on our blue. Okay, see those little balls in there? Hopefully you can see them. They're just kind of laying at the bottom here. Okay, so we're going to go to our red. We're going to drop some red in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at that. Now we've got the red. Okay, we're going to go to our yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we have our colors in there. Little drops. Oil on the top, drops on the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to bring you back over here because what we're going to do, that did actually hold that pretty good. Freed up my hands a little bit. Okay, so we have, see right there, got all those little drops at the bottom. We're going to stir them up. And then you know what we're going to do? we're going to pour them into our jar of water. Okay? So let's see what happens when we stir this around. I'm going to use this side of it. Do you see this down here? Oh my goodness. I'm stirring it around, stirring it around, stirring it around, but it is not mixing with that oil. Look at that. You see that? See all those little droplets? Oh, I'm only making more and more droplets, actually. They're just, oh, none of them are mixing, but all of them are just kind of suspended there in the oil. Isn't that interesting? Look at that. All those little dots. So you know what we're going to do now? You see all those little dots? My goodness. That is very fascinating. Okay, so we're going to take our oil and our colors. We're going to stir it a little bit here, and we're going to pour it into our water. Oh my goodness, look at that. Isn't that something? Look at that. What do you think is going to happen here? I'm going to watch this for a second here and see what happens. Oh my goodness, do you see that? Do you see all the colors just kind of starting to drop down out of there? Look at that. It's like fireworks, kind of. See how the drops are just kind of falling out of the oil and dropping down through the water and making beautiful, beautiful colors. I see some green and some yellow and some blue. Oh, look at the red is starting to come down there. Look at that. Isn't that something? Our eyes can see that through the glass. All those beautiful colors. Look at them coming down. It's like a fireworks show right in a glass. Oil's still staying up at the top. Water still staying at the bottom. And the food coloring is just kind of dropping down through the water and making beautiful, beautiful colors as it goes down. Isn't that fascinating? And we can see all those colors with our eyes. Isn't that amazing? All the things we can see with our eyes. Experimenting is kind of fun. I'm glad you were able to spend a little bit of time with me taking a look at that. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll talk to you guys real soon.